What up, what up, what up, what up? Good evening to my kings and queens out here in the world, east, west, north, south. I am your host, Laima Hayes. This is Real Talk One-on-One, and I thank you for giving me your time and your ear to listen to what all I have to say. But hopefully I have someone call in tonight because, once again, I always make sure I have an awesome show. And I thank God. I give him all the glory and give him all the honor for this opportunity and putting, this ideal into my spirit and putting the courage on me to go ahead and do what I love to do. I love to talk. I love to have conversation. I love to communicate and just talk about some just ideas and solution and praise report and just talk about half for us to do. And so I just want to thank God and give him first and most the glory. And thank you all for tuning in to the Real Talk One-on-One. And tonight, I pray everyone is having a great night. I pray everyone had a great weekend. And just now relaxing with their family and just getting ready for next week. Because, another day, another beginning, and, just a new day. A new day is always a blessing to look forward to the new day, but we have to take the time and enjoy the day that we are in. And so this is the Real Talk One-on-One, where we talk where real people come together, having real conversations, real ideals, communicating real ideas, and bring a real solution. Because whatever problem that we have, there's always a solution. There's always going to be a positive. There's always going to be a negative. So I want to be people talking positive, and always going to be some people talking negative. So you can't have one without the other. There's always going to be good and bad. But I try to keep my show positive because I'm a positive people. I'm a positive person. Let me say people, like I'm more than one person. Get that. But anywho, tonight's topic is going to be a great topic. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about tonight, because I have been running around all day and, just enjoying myself today and just run around helping my first lady. Went down to Augusta with her, and then Cancun had to come back because Augusta's like 2 hours. There's 4 hours all together driving. And, and then coming home and trying to spend time with the kids and go shopping. And just take care of some things that you don't get a chance to take care of during the week when you're working. And so today have been a very full day. With this weekend really being full. My weekends are always full. I have to take the time and just make sure I keep myself, just doing stuff, being constructive, being productive, and always doing something. And, so that's pretty much what's going on tonight. God just put on my spirit to talk about, just this topic, nothing, all out there. It's just, we put it on Facebook so much, Facebook, our status, we call it, what's going on. We quit to get on social media and tell the whole world what's going on. So call into the show on Real Talk One-on-One and let's talk what's going on, what you have going on, what kind of events you got going on. Whatever you have going on, I'm a supportive person. Those people that, everyone that knows me, I love to support my people. If I'm able to support and people are able to support me, then that's awesome. I love serving. Supporting is nothing but serving that person, being a servant to that person. That's how I look at it. When you can't support everybody, but supporting keep you being productive. Supporting keep you connecting with people and building relationships and learning and having fun. And so it's a joy to support people, and and even better when people support you. This is not just a give me kind of life. You got to also be a blessing to someone else. That's what my first lady was talking about in church this morning in Augusta is, you have to be, you want to be, God called us to be the blesser. When God bless us, he wants us to bless others. And that's how we bless others, by being supportive. You don't have to always have to spend money. It's just your time. Time is much greater than money. When someone's putting in their time and their effort and they, just come and support, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing. That's how you connect to different people and grab different ideas, and just so many great. It's so much great things to do. It's a great opportunity to be able to support people, because you want people to support you. So why not? Why not? Especially if that's something that you're into, whatever they are having. So call in to the Real Talk 101. I'm gonna tell y'all what I got going on, and some things that I want to accomplish and just get off and do it. Of course. You got to keep it moving. You only get one life. You only get one life. And so you got to just enjoy this one life, man. I cannot never see myself just not doing anything. Just in the house, just not sitting down watching TV all day. I cannot see myself doing that. Every now and then I'll come home and just relax and just watch TV, because I have had a very productive day. So that's my time. I just come home and I relax, and I'm not finna work all day. Some people just work all day. They be working at they work all day. I know that's not me. That's not my float. I want to be able to enjoy life as well. I don't want to be just enjoying life. I just don't want to be, using on this earth just to work. No, that would not be me. So that's one of the things that I won't be having going on. It's just sitting, just working. No, I'm gonna enjoy. If I'm gonna work, it's something that I truly have passion and I enjoy doing, and I don't mind working it all day. And so, but some people just, we work, and miserable. It's not happy, at all. And so we have to get to the point. That's why we have to know our purpose. We have to know our purpose on this earth, so we don't just live like God didn't live. And that's bringing to my scripture for today. I'm gonna read my scripture for today before I get into my weekend recap, because I want to give y'all a little piece of what I had going on pretty much this weekend. I'm coming from Genesis 1:28, and it says, "And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over everything that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree and every in the which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat." And so I chose this scripture tonight. I really didn't know what scripture I was going to read with the topic I had tonight, and God just brought me back into 128, because my first lady, once again, she came out of this scripture of 128 about being a giver, and just being a giver, and understand that we was blessed when we came into the earth, but we can go to another level in our blessing as we bless others. Then it takes us to another level to be blessed as well, because God always say we reap what we sow. And so we continue to bless others, then we will also be blessed. And so we don't want to just be on earth just being a status. We love to put our what's going on, what we got going on Facebook. I hope that what you got going on is a purpose of what you're doing here on earth. It's the purpose of why you put that status up there, asking and telling people what you got going on. There's a purpose in what you're doing. And so this weekend, this is what I had going on this weekend. Saturday, let me just tell y'all how amazing God is. I don't know, I heard some stuff on the news, and it was talking about how we need to reach our youth. The youth are doing a lot of these crimes out here, breaking in folks' houses, breaking in folks' cars. There's just so much going on, and pretty much it's the youth. It's our young boys, our young men out here doing these things, and we need to, as a community, as a leader, we can't continue to depend on the government and the police officer to chastise our children, or because they're not going to do it. They're not going to, as the system as a whole, it's not made to build up our kids, or made them to talking to them and let them know how great they are, or speaking to them, or they're not. The sister's not made for that. The sister is made for to pretty much that tough love. For sure, I say the system is here to make you real tough. Make you real tough. If you wasn't taught as growing up how to be self-sufficient, or how to accept a no, you're not gonna always get a no, or how to build things, or be around men that was building things and taking care of their family and their household. As you get older and older, it's gonna get more hard out here, because in the world gonna make you, get out and do something. But if you don't, then our boys will go the easy way out and just go and take it. So they're earning what they want. So they're earning that money. So they're earning that car that they just stole. So they're earning the things that they want. So they're going out here and steal it. And so that's pretty much where I went. I went to, they were saying on the news, and they were saying, I could have sworn they were saying they was going to be at Elizabeth Church Saturday. I say, oh, Elizabeth Church. And so I told some of my friends, I told them that trying to build an organization to work with our youth. I told them about it and stuff. And one of the friends of his friend was coming from Alabama, and I went to Elizabeth Church, and it wasn't even there. I was like, oh my goodness, no. Because I got up early in the morning, because it was at 10 o'clock this morning, y'all. So I got up early in the morning, and got dressed, and and I was like, man, I'm going to go here, because I think that's something that I want to include into working with the youth, really working in youth, because I see how they've fallen off. I see how our youth is really falling off real bad. I see how it's going. I see the tornado and the whirlwind, and how our youth is just getting so caught up in this well. And so I went there, and I was like, dang, what church it was? I could have sworn they said Elizabeth Church. And I couldn't find it. Then my friend was like, call the news. I'm like, call the news? They ain't going to tell me. The news going to tell me they gonna know. He was like, yeah, that's what you saw. And I was like, oh, okay. At first I was like, no, I ain't calling on the news. I went in and I called Channel 2. One of them, Channel Fox 5, news, and the lady got on there, and I was like, oh, somebody picked up. I didn't even know somebody was going to pick up. Somebody picked up. And I was like, did y'all say something about the youth and the gang? And she was like, no, I don't remember us talking about a youth and the gang, but we do have some stuff down here about the youth. I was like, okay, what is it? And she told me two of her churches were hailing something about the youth. One of them was about, I forgot what one of them about. I wrote it down. But one of them, the churches were having something from for 6-year-old to 16-year-old about something. I know it's a church at Old Fourth Ward, but this other church that they were having something was at Lindsay Baptist Church, and it was like train the trainer. And I was like, okay, train the trainer. It was in it for the youth. I was like, no, I'm going to go over here. And since it started at 11 o'clock, I'm going to go ahead and go over here in the Lindsay Baptist Church. And, I'm going to just go on over here, because I didn't even know what it was going to be about. But I knew that I was doing something for the youth. So I went there, and our people was there. It was packed, because I guess that was the one I was looking for, not even knowing it was the one I was intended to go to. And I told God, I said, God, if this meant for me to learn something from him, I learned something here. God is so amazing, y'all. Let me tell you, God is so amazing. He will put you where he wants you to be. I knew that was a reason for me to go to this place, because when I got there, the people was already there. I guess they started at 10, I read at 11. So I sat down. Still didn't even know that it was the place that I was supposed to have been to. And I seen Derek Bosley there. And those who know Derek Bosley, he's the gentleman that's on the AM station, 1380. I listen to that station a lot, because it talks a lot about what's going on in the community, and also what's going on over there in Africa, and pretty much what is geared to African Americans. And so I listened to that show a lot, and Derek Bozen was there, and I remember seeing David Bozen on the news, and he was talking about the youth, about